Hello, everybody. We're late as shit. We're very late today. That is all 100% my fault. There is nobody else to blame for those things. Um, I tried to be clever and keep things in areas where it would be easier for me to get to those things, but I did it all wrong. Um, so I was going to be joined by some people, and now I'm joined by some other people, and that's why I don't say who's joining me ahead of time. But, 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 OneKillQuota, you're here. Say hi.
What's up?
Tell them who you are. Tell them your stuff.
Well, I'm OneKillQuota on Twitch and Twitter, and play P99 from time to time, as a bunch of other games as well. Stream 6 days a week, usually from 7 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Pacific.
You are probably the most reliable streamer. I don't know if reliable is the right word, but whenever I'm bored of shit,
Consistent.
consistent. I like that. Whenever I'm bored and I click that follow the who I'm following is online thing. You are there, and it warms my heart.
I'm here for you, buddy.
Oh, I wish I could local record these repops and stream at the same time. But I can't. And you should throw that link for your stream in chat just so these people can
I will have to
click
do
it.
that in a moment because I'm in the middle of fighting something right now.
That's fine, whenever you get around to it. Nick, say hi!
Hey, stream. Hi, guys.
That's Nix from TMO. And we have Derubael, who's has things to plug since the last time we've been together.
Yeah, I have a stream that I'm doing as well as episodes of a new series that we're doing called GM Chat. I guess I'm hosting it, but Sirken's doing the co-host sort of thing like I do here. It's a little bit more focused and it's a little bit shorter. It's less us playing around and having fun and more focused and kind of an editorial sort of thing where we go to different topics about what it's like to be a CSR, and not just on P99 but in MMOs in general, and do all kinds of stuff like that. And then I also stream from time to time when I'm playing games and stuff like that, which doesn't happen very often anymore, but it is a thing that occurs from time to time, so you'll be able to find that. You can get that at twitch.tv/Derubael. If someone will put that in the chat, I don't have it pulled up right now. That would be fantastic. So you can find me there. GM Chat is on every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6 p.m. Pacific. This next Wednesday, or this upcoming Wednesday, we'll be doing what it's like, or how do I phrase this? CSR interaction with the general P99 population. Last week we did CSR interaction with guild leaders and raid leaders and that kind of thing. So this next week this next episode we're going to do your average Joe and how he feels about CSR and what we do for those people and how that all works. So that'll be probably about an hour, like I said again, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's my plug. I'm a little bit distracted tonight because I'm watching football and playing a game, but I am here.
That's A plus. I turned myself down a little bit because they said I was a little bit louder than you guys, so it should be good now. And speaking of very serious topics that need to be discussed, I have it on good authority that there was a certain set of pictures on the P99 forums that might have propelled us into the top 3 Google search results for a certain pair of titties.
Yeah,
They weren't mine.
We didn't last very long up there. So we got booted off pretty quick.
Oh, it's those moments. It's the small moments in time that you gotta live for.
We were number 1 for like maybe a couple days.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were number 1 at all.
I'm sorry, I meant number 3 or whatever it was. You
My
know,
milkshake only comes out for guys.
we didn't really last that long, but we were there. I mean, that was a thing for a little while.
When I first saw that thread in those pics, I honestly, like most of those bitches, I didn't even know who those people were. There was that one link to the Imgur with just all of them, and Jennifer Lawrence, sure. But other than that, it was just like, I don't know who this is.
A bunch of random spatterings of women. Yeah.
It made me feel old and out of touch with what the kids are into. But that's a thing. I can't tell people to do that. Well, we can just say it brought a lot of traffic to the site, and hopefully while someone was there fapping it, they're like, "Oh yeah, I used to play EQ. I'm gonna make a character here as soon as I'm done."
Yeah, I put a big shameless plug at the very top of that thread. That plug that's there wasn't originally there. I edited that in to say like, play on P99, give it a try, classic EverQuest for free. It was a shameless plug. I mean, there was no point to putting it there except to try and get people to come play. So, but I thought it was necessary.
I think it's A+. I almost made a thread in, right? Because we can see how many viewers are in each forum.
Right.
I'd see thousands of people looking at Rants and Flames and be like, I need to make a thread that's like, here's the Jennifer Lawrence video.
But I think they're all clicking on just that one thread, going nowhere else. You know what I mean?
It's possible. It's very possible. But we can edit the thread to say whatever we want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I put that up at the top, so that we could have a pitch for everybody. You know what I mean?
Be like, Jennifer Lawrence nudes inside, and then you click it, and it's like Sirken SuperCast.
That would be a shameless plug.
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be like Rick rolling people with my Monday night. Oh, that might have to be a thing.
I think I need to go make a barbarian shaman named Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, God. Well, if you do, you should definitely post nudes. I want ogre or troll nudes. It looks like Faradar is down. I don't know if it went to IB or TMO, but I don't see any TMOs here. So if it went to IB, congrats IB on Faradar. Kind of just running around. Let's see. Derubael, do you visit the Reddit at all? No.
I don't use Reddit at all. No.
OneKill, do you visit the Reddit? Do you use Reddit at all, OneKill?
Daily.
Do you visit the P99 Reddit?
Almost daily.
Reddit.com/r/project1999. Go there. It's like the forums, but it's smaller. Yeah. It's sometimes I feel like our forums are worse than Reddit. Like, especially if you were to look
haven't
at
delved deep enough into Reddit, then.
I will gladly admit that. I stay in the shallow end of the pool when it comes to Reddit. But I like the P99 Reddit. People are a lot nicer on the Reddit than they are on the forums. And you would think, especially like with dealing with staff, that wouldn't be the case, because we can ban you on the forums and can't do shit to you on Reddit. But
that's because all the hostile people go to the forums, whereas all the people who, just kind of enjoy the server, they go pump it on Reddit. The Reddit's more for the casual people, whereas the forums are for the really hardcore people that, start to form opinions about the staff and that kind of thing.
I just don't understand how I don't know, I feel like the real diehard neckbeards who like hate us and want the rest of the world to join us in their hatred for us, I feel like
spread their gospel.
Yeah, like not just go to the easiest, closest thing.
Instead, they just go to the easiest, closest thing and try and pump it as much as they can there.
Yeah, kind of like Rerolled, for example. I hate to use that name, but it's a perfect example. I mean, people go there and they say all kinds of shit there because they can just tinfoil with their cocks out and it's okay.
But, lately we've been getting a lot of positives from Rerolled. I mean, most of the stuff coming out of Rerolled has been go play on P99, you'll have fun there, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I hear a lot of that on the Rerolled forum now. So.
Well, that's unacceptable.
Clearly.
Oh, I'm waiting for the accusations of Sirken and Derubael are paying off the entire Rerolled staff with bloomin' onions. And that's how they keep all the negative opinions off that forum. Well, that's the only reason people wouldn't say bad things about them, is if we were bribing them. At least in my very humble opinion.
Very humble, huh?
Very humble. I'm a
Very.
beacon of humbleness.
I'm sure.
So, but I don't know. Oh, I do know. I know that since we're speaking of forums, I know that I love our new forum system, and I think that our forum mods are doing a wonderful job.
All of that.
And I think I've already noticed a change in the atmosphere of our forums. Now that people who do shitty things actually have to deal with
Oh yeah.
the consequences of their shitty
completely
things.
agree. I think that now that suspensions and bans actually make a difference, the forum community's been fantastic.
Oh, it's
Not
been
fantastic.
wonderful.
I mean, Red's still been about as bad as Red has always been, with the exception of a few key posters that I can actually remove now instead of having them just come back every time.
Oh, it's wonderful.
But Blue has been great, and yeah, Red's been pretty decent too. So I would say that worked fantastic.
There was one person who's a notorious, if you ban me, I'm just going to make a new accounter. And I got the PM being like, this person said this in server chat. And I looked and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give him a forum suspension for that. He should know better. And so I did. Minutes later, he was posting on a new account. And I hit that one too. And I was like, ban evasion.
So great. I know. Don't you love typing that now? Just say ban evasion. It actually means something too.
Yes.
In the old days, you wouldn't even bother typing ban evasion because you'd have to ban 10 more, right after that. So it's like, why would I type ban evasion? But now it actually means something because it's like, hey, you can keep coming back. Nobody's going to see your posts. Nobody.
Usually I'm sitting on the front page just F5ing, waiting for the newest created account.
Now you don't have to do that anymore. And these people who troll on our forums are pretty hardcore. And when you take away their ability to spread their word, I mean, you're hitting them right in the keister. I mean, that's where it really hurts for these forum trolls. So being able to do that has made a huge difference in the community. And these are all people who never log in anyway. They just troll on the forums. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of wasted time.
Oh yeah, but
Like, holy crap, man.
They do it anyway. They spend, but now I think we're freeing them because they don't have any more forum accounts to spam on our forums. So now they can actually go and do things with.
I don't think it's gonna work the way you want it to, though. Like they probably just have a whole bunch of forums that they troll because
that's probably true. You're probably right. We're not the only one.
if anything, they're just kind of like sitting there, just biding their time until they can come back and say hi.
Yep, you're probably right.
If they want to come back just to get suspended again, they can do that.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh man, because I mean, we have forum mods now. We can just tell them, watch for this person.
Yep, that feels great.
Me and Derubael don't have to do shit with forum people anymore, and that is wonderful.
I still do, though. I still go in and I check that every so
often. But you don't have to.
No, but I don't have to. Right. If I let it go, I don't have to worry about it backing up or anything like that. I know it's going to get taken care of, which is a good feeling.
Mm-hmm. It's all optional.
Takes a lot off of Eunomia and you and I's shoulders.
Oh, and them shoulders. Let me tell you, my shoulders don't have much left.
No, definitely not.
They really don't. Oh,
definitely not.
So speaking of things that wear our shoulders out, I noticed you had a small little red event last week, and I wasn't in game for it, but
I think you were gonna bring that up.
I gotta bring it up.
So we'll touch on this briefly because I've already had enough headaches from this piece of shit that went on.
Well, luckily we're surrounded by loving blue community members.
Right. Well, I'm not even looking at the chat, to be honest with you. So I don't even. If there could be a bunch of red trolls in there right now, I would not give a shit because I'm not even. I'm not even reading the chat.
Well,
so, yeah,
Swish is here.
We did an event. No, but Swish is a pal, so I'm.
I know. I'm just breaking his balls a little bit.
In any case, so yeah, we had an event on Red, and we did, for any of you guys who remember the blue event that we did a little while back, where we had an Avatar of Fuel pop up in Current's Tower. We did something pretty similar to that. We had an Avatar of Fuel, so it was a Kazakh Fuel model flanked by Fright and Dread, and it was the same sort of encounter setup where the NPC death touched and AoE'd and he life tapped. He did all the good stuff that other NPC did on the blue server. So we did that. I stuck him in Dagnor's Cauldron, and my expectation was that these guys were going to find this mob. They were going to PvP over it for a little bit. Somebody was going to eventually decide, hey, we'll let you guys join us for loot rights, and everything was going to, they were going to team up and defeat this encounter, because it was going to take 50 to 60 people at least to down this mob. It took 100 on blue, so I figured about 50 to 60 on red. That's usually the ratio that they work off of. I don't know if it's the red players just better or more focused or what it is, but it does take less red people to do the same encounters that it takes, usually about 2-to-1 ratio on blue to red for dragons and such. So in any case, I figured about 50 to 60 people. That never happened. One guild blocked all the content. They didn't want anybody going in and attacking, which is fine. It's a PvP server. They can do whatever they want. I've gotten into this a whole bunch on the forums, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but it kind of ruined it. Nobody actually got to fight the Avatar of Fuel because it was way too strong. Nobody could actually engage it and kill it, so everybody kind of just gave up. There was one point of controversy where Dread was killed by a group of, I don't know, about 20 ragtag individuals that had all kind of thrown themselves together, ranging from level 50 to 60. They downed Dread. I did a game-wide broadcast that said there's no PvP in Dagnor's Cauldron for the next 5 minutes. And everybody started freaking out because they thought that the mob was still being killed and that I was stopping PvP so they could kill the mob, which is not the case and not something that we would ever do. I stopped the PvP because I needed to distribute loot. And I can't have people fighting and dying when I need people to be sitting there rolling and when I need to be focusing on the rolls and finding out who's winning the loot. So I stopped PvP for 5 minutes. A bunch of people freaked out. This is the thing about people in general, is that they won't even know what's going on and they'll still freak out. I mean, they didn't even realize why PvP was being stopped. They just assumed it was because I was trying to help out this group of people kill this mob, which was not the case at all. It was completely ridiculous that anyone even thought that. So that was just to distribute loot, and then that was pretty much the end of it. And I was kind of disappointed that it went out that way. I really wanted them to team up and fight this mob. One of the big reasons for that is because there's been a lot of animosity on the red server lately. I really wanted people to put that behind them and try to focus on killing this together, but that just didn't end up happening. And the guild that was blocking everybody was claiming that they were only going to kill ex-Nyla members, but they didn't. They killed everybody that tried to get in there, except a couple people that I think that they just left alone because they were out of range or whatever. So that was really disappointing. We probably won't be doing any more PvE events like that in the future, even though in the past that's something people have actually asked for. We used to do a lot of PvP events on Red, and one of the things that I heard all the time was, why don't you guys do a really big boss fight with a bunch of, PvE with like 100 people? And that's what we finally did, and nobody was able to actually do the encounter. So it's probably not something we're going to be doing in the future. And I also heard a lot of people saying, well, why are you doing a high-level event? And the last, 5 or 6 events we did on Red were low-level events. So that's why we did a high-level event. It was time for one. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Anybody who listened to my stream that night knows that I was a little bit irked. I wouldn't say I was mad, but I was definitely frustrated at what was going on. And I really wanted people to experience that and have fun with it, because my NPCs that I run with now are not just your basic tank and spank sort of thing. They have so many different attacks, and they're so powerful, and you need so many people, and the encounter changes. I actually have different phases for what people get targeted during what phase, and that makes it a lot of fun to try and figure out how to beat it, and nobody got to experience that on Red, so I was kind of bummed out about that. And I also thought it would be cool if everybody could get together and kind of put the differences aside and end up having fun together, but that didn't happen.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, that sounds a little too kumbaya for Red, though.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I fully expected people to PvP before they fought the mob. But I was also hoping that afterward they'd say, all right, we concede to you. Let's just have fun and kill this thing.
Yeah.
So
You kill the other people, and then you fight the mob. You realize you're just not going to be able to do it with 25 people.
Right.
And then you open up and be like, okay, we need to kill this thing. So let's do it. And then who knows? Maybe there'll be a double cross when the mob's at 5%. I don't know. But sometimes we want to do things to help the server, and one of the ways we can help the server is by streaming Red and showing people that it's not a goddamn asshat community all of the time. And that you can have fun on that server without being a goddamn tryhard who just logs in, zergs everything that doesn't look like them, and then complains that nobody wants to play on the server. So yeah, sometimes we do things like that. I know I ran a PvE event on Red a while back that involved, I believe, Kazakh Thule in Oasis, and I got torn a new asshole because, oh well, you just wanted to give more stuff to the people that already have everything.
Yeah, it's
blah
frustrating
blah
to hear
blah.
that.
And it's like, you nerds, you could have done this so many different ways, and like, it's frustrating. And I would say that the event, I was not really in game so much, but I was following along on your stream, and it seemed like it could have been a really good time. And it fully reminded me of that Oasis event,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it makes you want to just never do anything nice for the Red server.
Yeah, it is frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Oh, god damn it. So,
Why can't you guys show favoritism to me and give me all sorts of loots? What's up with that?
well, see, here's the thing, and this is gonna ruin a lot of our street cred. But
Oh,
we
shit.
don't actually give favoritism to people.
What?
I know.
You're joking.
I know. It's the illusion is shattered forever.
I've got so much fat loot from you guys, it's crazy.
You just got a whole stockpile of guises.
Oh my god.
We gave
Not without
one
showing
kill.
them titties, though. I mean, come on. Let's be honest.
Well, I mean, how could we resist that?
Exactly.
I
That's
thought that was a given, actually. See some boobies before we gave out items.
we took away
Sirken's like,
the.
no, really, dude, don't. Just don't. I'm like, come on, you know you want to see him.
Dude, I'll take away the lore tag just so I can give you two guises. Big announcement. Oh, I have a big announcement. I was gonna write it up this weekend, but I didn't because I'm a fucking nerd. But soon-ish, maybe tomorrow or the day after, expect thread outlining the final best of the best, the Enchanter best of the best. We have big plans for that. It's gonna be, now we have two GMs that are actually in game. Like, I know Rogan and Nobog count as GMs, but I don't count them as GMs. They're like management, and
Yeah, they don't really do CSR stuff at
Right.
all.
they really don't do in-game things other than Rogan causes earthquakes.
Right.
But yeah, Enchanter best of the best. No, there's me and there's Derubael. We can make that happen. So your Enchanters, get their bodies ready. I believe it's 54 plus. I have the rules written somewhere. I just gotta look them up and then update them, and that'll be a thing. And then the most exciting thing that you guys listening here right now will get the exclusive first on. We will absolutely start doing the server versus server best of the best. I know I've hinted at it in previous streams, and I've teased about it on the forums, and certain people in game that have asked, they have gotten certain not real answers, but definitely not a no. It's kind of like when somebody at a panel asks somebody from Game of Thrones show, like, are we gonna get this? And they don't really say no, they just have security remove you for talking about spoilers. Kind of like that. So, very exciting. And I think, not even counting the best of the best, I think we can have a lot of fun with different kinds of red server versus blue server events. I had Rogan open up the arena on Velius Beta. That's where the cross-server stuff is going to go down. So if you haven't done your /copy yet, make sure you copy your character over to Beta, and you can partake in the events. They won't be happening on the red or blue servers, only on Beta. Not counting the Enchanter best of the best. That will be on your home server. But all the server things will be on the beta server. So you can do that, and since you'll already have a character there, you could even log in and do some beta testing. We would appreciate that very, very, very much. And to the people who have been beta testing, Thank you guys very, very much. That is very exciting. Looking at the chat room real quick because I just saw a question and I wanted to make sure I'm not missing any of the other questions. Events on Red will be better on a team server, right? Blah, 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 blah. Billy Sunday, we have discussed the team server, but we've also said we're not going to talk about it until after Velius is a thing. So people log in Velius, help us make that a thing, and then we can talk about the other stuff. What else? Has everything been done in P99, like all the bosses? Yes. Every boss at this point has been killed on P99. We've been in Kunark for a while, waiting on Velius. So, until Velius comes out, you're not going to see any more server firsts. But I'm real excited to see those server firsts when Velius does drop. And yes, Ajonymous, we can absolutely beat the Velius thing like a dead horse.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and everything's been killed on P99. There's no mob that hasn't been destroyed already.
Correct. Has everything been killed on the beta server?
Probably not. I don't think it has, actually. I mean, I know that there's for sure some stuff that hasn't been killed because it's not even available right now, but I also know that there's some mobs that probably haven't been killed just because they haven't been killed.
A+.
Unless we have, I don't know, no, yeah, I don't think they have. Unless they had help from Alanova or something, like spamming buffs,
Right.
buffs, you know?
Right, I'm not counting those, though. I'm just counting the legit ones. AOW hasn't been killed. That's what Jugux 2 is saying.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. He's pretty tough.
That's going to be one of those fights I actually want to watch the first time it goes down.
I think so, too, yeah.
I feel like
Best
Tunar... No. Avatar War.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one.
I feel like Tunar has been killed, but I feel like it wasn't working correctly when they killed it.
I don't think Tunair was killed. I don't even think she spawns.
I feel like there was a problem with
like,
that.
Looks like we've got all kinds of complaints of training, and I know that nobody has spoken to the other.
I was in Vishan when the Hashgar Silverwing thing happened. That didn't look like a train to me, and I went to Hate right afterwards. I saw the aftermath, but unless there's a Fraps, there's
Well, it doesn't
really
even
nothing
matter.
I can
We're
do.
not even going to address it until they do. We really need to push that.
For
stick to
sure.
that.
For
So,
sure. I'm not sticking my nose in.
Yeah. They
I'm
can
just
all sit
telling
down
you
and
what
they
I
can
saw.
figure it out on their own for right now.
Bum, 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 bum.
We're not even going to get involved until we know they've spoken to each other. Because that's the way it works on here, everybody.
We're teaching you guys social skills that are going to help you in
Exactly.
real life. Speaking of things that I need help with in real life, my cooking and eating has just gone to absolute shit. I went to the store the other day, and I was walking around because I was hungry, and hungry people go to the store to get food. And because I don't remember if it was right before or right after Labor Day, but they still had a bunch of shit for Labor Day in the store. And one of the things they had, and Derubael, I might have already told you about this because I was so excited, but one of the things they had was this giant snack tray of pepperoni and cheese and crackers. And it was
I think
literally...
you did tell me about
it was
this.
it was like
Like
a
that Hormel
giant...
plate?
Like what?
Like there's a Hormel plate that does that stuff. It's like
What's-
all pre-made shit.
I don't even know what that is.
It's basically a pepperoni, cheese, and cracker platter
What's
that
Hormel,
just comes
though?
sealed.
What
It's
is...
a brand.
Oh! I thought it was like a special kind of food.
No, it's like they have Hormel chili.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently they also make cheese and cracker and pepperoni plates.
Well, then there's a good chance I don't still have it, or else I would check. But it was like a giant Lunchable for grown-ups. It was the most amazing thing. I was able to eat on that for like 2.5 days. And I will tell you, like, the stuff does not nearly stay fresh as long as it should, or as long as you think it might. But it was kind of delicious and kind of wonderful. And somebody in chat mentioned a crock pot, or a slow cooker, but crock pot. And that is a really great idea because it minimizes the amount of dirty dishes, and because I could just literally go to the store, buy a bunch of shit, and throw it in the crock pot and leave it. But I'm more of an instant gratification kind of guy. If I'm hungry, it's usually because I have not eaten in close to 18 hours, and my stomach is like, if you don't eat something within the next 60 minutes, you're going to die today. That's it. And so I don't have 8 hours to cook a whole thing. The other night, I went in my food room. I noticed I had one, what are they called, pita breads? I had one pita bread and one ice cream sandwich and one pack of Gushers. And I think we all know how that ended. I broke the ice cream sandwich in half to fit it in the pita bread. I threw the pack of Gushers in there, and I had an ice cream Gusher sandwich, pita bread sandwich. And it was not nearly as delicious as I thought it would be in my mind.
Wow.
Yeah, it gave me horrible stomach aches. I had horrible stomach problems for like the following 5 hours.
Yeah.
It was
Mm-hmm.
it was so bad.
Yeah, I'm. What?
I can only imagine.
I don't even think you can truly imagine how bad it was. It was not like I wouldn't even.
I agree with you. I don't think that we can either. It sounds like it's pretty fucking horrible, to be honest with you.
See, I don't know. I wish I would have had someone describe it better to me, because in my brain, the very first time, I thought it sounded really good.
Would your brain have listened to us say it wasn't good?
I don't know. My brain does not listen to people very often at all.
I think I'm gonna have to start randomly linking you recipes for good, quick, like food stuffs. I'll just send it to you on Skype just randomly.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't eat that crazy shit you're used to eating. Try this out instead.
I have a friend who, for anyone who's been listening for a very long time, will say, like, summer of 2013 till the end of 2013, maybe like October, November. Hold on. I got a text message real quick. Oh, I'll do that later. I'm in the middle of things. So yeah, for all of those people that have been around for a long time, you might remember that I used to have a wonderful friend who would make me tacos or invite me over for dinner and things of that nature. And so I started talking to her again recently, and she was like, "What are you eating?" And so I told her my latest concoction of food, and I think part of her died, and she offered to bring me food. And I said no because I'm a dummy, and because I just feel bad having somebody cook me food out of like pity. But I'm pretty convinced that one day I'm just gonna drop dead of malnutrition, and eventually my neighbors are gonna call about the smell, and the cops are gonna find me 4 days dead.
Can I give you some advice?
I would love anything that would change that scenario for me.
Anytime a woman offers to bring you food, especially tacos, for those of you watching, tacos are delicious. Say yes.
I feel like that's something Derubael would say to me. That might be something he has said to me, actually.
Worst case scenario, it's free food.
Right. Absolutely.
I think that is actually something I've said to you, now that I think about it. And I only heard part of what OneKill said, but I'm still pretty sure that that's something I've said to you before.
The key part I wanted to really nail home is that tacos are delicious. The rest of it's just kind of, good advice.
Well,
I agree for sure.
I keep saying no because I'm a dumb person. Speaking of food, I don't know if you were here last time we did this one kill. It was during Tea Time with Derubael, which is on youtube.com/Sirken P99. You can go there and listen if you missed it. But we did that because I missed last Monday because of Labor Day. So we did Tea Time and we did something else that's on there. I don't know. Check it out. But most importantly, I went to McDonald's on the night of September 5th at 01:17 a.m. Last time, for those who weren't there, I was able to get 2 sausage biscuits with cheese and bacon and 4 hash browns for a whopping $4.37. Our winner last week was Swish. If you're still here, Swish, congrats on that. I know you were here in the beginning of the night. I don't know if you're still here now. We're going to get Swish on stream one of these days to talk about how good it feels to be a winner. Sadly, he's European, and so it's like 3, 4 in the morning by him.
And how good it feels to play on red.
I don't have any validation for that.
Say yes.
Yes, red feels good. It feels good all the way in your dirty inner parts.
No, you don't have to go that far. Just
Oh.
I just wanted you to say yes.
Did I take it too far?
Yeah, that was, didn't need the
Too
details.
much.
Just
Too
needed a yes
much.
or no.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, I made a little song, and I recorded it, and I was going to play it because I just wanted to make Greengrocer smile, but he's not here tonight, so I'm saving it.
You could play it for us.
I'm not going to. You've heard it. You've already heard it. So, so that's not going to be a thing. Oh, I also learned, and this could be a thing, this is still in the science process, but I'm pretty sure women get turned on by how poorly I eat. I have no, I can't prove it yet, but I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm thinking you're misinterpreting that.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like
when they turn and run, that's not being turned on. That's trying to get away from you.
But
I
what
just
if they
imagine, like,
turn
them
and
showing
run into the kitchen?
They're
Yeah,
trying to get to the phone so they can call the police.
I just imagine they kind of show up to his house and just kind of use like a shuffleboard, just kind of like scoot the food forward, just so it's close enough for grasping,
Yeah,
and then bolt.
I am not a dangerous wild animal.
Do not approach the Sirken. It isn't advisable.
No, I'm telling you guys, like, I'll be talking to someone, and, like, it'll just come up, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, I had an ice cream sandwich and a pita with Gushers. And, like, they wait for me to, like, giggle or laugh like I'm joking about that, and then they realize that's actually what my dinner was, and they feel this overwhelming need to take care of me. Maybe turned on is the wrong thing, but there's definitely a need to take care of me and fix
pity.
that.
That's pity.
Is
dude.
that what that
That's
is?
not-
I'm evoking
yeah.
pity.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh shit! I misread that completely.
That's not being turned on. I can tell you that much.
Oh, maybe there's girls out there who are looking for like dying malnutritioned guys.
I'm sure that there are. I mean, I wouldn't deny that those exist somewhere, but are they the kind of women that you want to be getting with? No,
Here's the
probably
thing, though.
not.
All the types of women I want to be getting with are all the wrong types of women.
Well, I understand this.
All
but
of them.
Do we want to further reinforce that by getting with like the psycho woman who's trying to be your mom?
Isn't there a movie about that? About some like,
Probably.
lady that keeps the dude like tied to the bed and like breaks his legs and shit?
Oh yeah, there is a movie like that.
Is
That
it
is
his,
that?
Misery.
That's some messed up
Misery.
stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
it's his
Yeah,
mom
not
doing
cool,
that?
Not cool. Yeah.
That's a bad mom.
No, it's not a mom. She's
Oh.
a
It's not a
crazy
mom.
lady.
Mom, it's like a girlfriend or whatever.
It's a-
I
no,
think
it's
Knix
obsessed-
told me about. That's the first time I heard about that. Knix was talking about it one night.
Yeah, it's an obsessed fan. It's some guy who's like an author, and she like doesn't she like hit him in the car or something and bring him in to like nurse him back to health, and then ends up just like breaking his leg so he can't go anywhere. And
That
That's it.
sounds horrible.
It's a Stephen King novel.
Huh. Those are real hit and miss, I've noticed, when they go to screen.
You have to watch
Usually
it.
they're miss.
It's
Usually they're
really
not
good.
hit.
But there's some really good movies. Like, granted, I know the book, The Shawshank Redemption, is like 7 pages, and Red is an Irish guy, and that's why he's called Red. But, which just makes it funny when Morgan Freeman goes, I guess it's 'cause I'm Irish, ha ha ha. That's a little Easter egg for the book readers. But the book's like fucking this little short story. It's real short, and they somehow turned that into like a 12-hour movie that never ends. And I thought it was great. And The Green Mile I thought was another great Stephen King book. But then you have, or movie adaptation. But then you have other Stephen King stories that did not go so well coming to screen. And I just feel like it's 50-50 with that, with him.
you're talking about Maximum Overdrive, that fantastic '80s of a movie.
Oh my god, there was that. Didn't he make some movie about
so
like
bad.
fog or some shit? There was like a bunch of
Dude.
people trapped in a store and The fog would
that's
get them.
maximum overdrive. It's
Is that what it is? All right.
the entire movie is basically just a horrible advertisement for AC/DC.
It is the absolute worst movie I've ever
You
seen.
know what? I
Talking
love
about
that.
one that came out recently. There's some fog, and there's like a government experiment that causes all the fog, and like everybody dies.
Oh,
Are they in a
Yes.
grocery store?
Yeah, and then the dad shoots himself at the end, and the military rolls by.
Whoa,
and he
whoa,
realizes-
whoa!
spoiler alert,
Spoilers!
spoiler alert. Come on,
Dude,
man.
nobody's gonna watch this shitty ass
I'm
fucking
gonna watch it right
The
after
fog.
this.
Here, I didn't
Hey.
even give the best part of the spoiler either. Right after he shoots himself, the military shows up and he realizes that he didn't have to kill himself. And he's like, oh, damn. Not only does he shoot himself, he shoots his whole family in the car. Because he thinks that they're going to die if they,
The
like,
mist.
he's like, oh, I can't let you go. I can't let you leave the car. We're just going to kill everybody with our 5 remaining bullets. And then the military rolls by. And he's like, oh, damn, I just killed my whole family and I didn't have to, and blah, blah, blah.
Well, you
Pretty
just
horrible
ruined.
movie. And yeah, I just ruined the end. I actually saved you guys some time because it's a really terrible movie, and now you don't have to go watch it. So
That was me and
Yeah,
One
but you
Kill's
said
movie
Maximum
night.
Overdrive isn't a good movie, and that movie is like a staple of my childhood.
it's very 80s,
It is very 80s. I mean, it's
It's very-
AC/DC, and
which is not
machines killing.
necessarily a bad thing. Not necessarily a bad thing. But
Oh, no,
I will say that because it's an 80s movie, it attracts a certain kind of viewer that most movies do not. You know what I mean? Like
I'm
most
not
people.
I'm not sure.
Like
I'm
people
enjoying
that
it.
were alive in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of that, can somebody please remake the Dune movie?
No.
Why? That could be such a good movie if it wasn't
Because
so
there's
bad.
there's so many other things that we need to visit before we do that.
But
So many other so many other books deserve movies, or movies deserve remakes before that.
I enjoyed Dune the story. I did not enjoy the movie at all.
Oh, the movie was absolutely terrible.
And I just
It
feel
was
like we
hideous.
could do better.
But I feel like we need some other movies first before we do that.
Well,
I'm
I
not- I'm
don't
not
want
sure
them
what
to
yet.
remake good movies. I'm so pissed off whenever I hear, like, we're taking this awesome epic movie from your childhood and we're gonna put Will Smith's kid in it to ruin it for you. Ha ha ha.
Right. They're remaking Men in Black. They're rebooting Men in Black.
That's not even an old movie!
No, it's
Yeah.
not. But here's the thing about Men in Black is that movie was only good because it had Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, God.
They made that movie. and
Tommy
there's
Lee
no-
Jones made that movie.
There's no no. I would argue that Will Smith, despite who he is and despite what he's done since then, I would argue that he was good in that movie.
I like Will Smith.
I would argue that the music video Will Smith did for that movie,
Right,
that movie.
right.
Oh, God damn it.
And now you guys all need to go look it up.
Well, Will Smith came in promising us, hip hop tracks for every movie that he would ever make from then on, and he did not deliver on that promise.
No, because he realized that was the stupidest thing he ever said in his life.
Right, but still, it was great. I mean, we were all hooked on Will Smith for a while, and then we realized that he's full of shit, and it kind of petered off after that. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. Decent loots on the Draco. Because they linked it in chat. Alright, well, stop ruining 80s movies. That's my plea. You can remake the bad ones, but don't touch the good ones ever again.
Oh God, I just pulled a lower guck train on myself. This is bad.
How?
I feared. I'm not on my
Still.
GM character. I'm on PEQ right now. I feared a fucking frog, and now all hell is breaking loose. It's bad.
Speaking of bad, I got distracted. I got my McDonald's receipt, guys. This time, we're going to play a game. I'm going to rattle off what I got. We're going to give chat room some time to rattle off their guesses.
You
and
do
then
that. I will be right back.
Alright, Derubael, you're going to forfeit your guess.
I don't need to guess.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Say it really quick.
Alright,
No,
real
I'll put
quick,
my
and you
guess
can
in
think
chat.
about it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got 1 sausage biscuit with cheese and bacon and 4 hash browns. It's less food. It's a simple order. How much did that cost? You go do your stuff, One Kill. Give the chat room some time because of the delay. But I will say that I'm
There's my guess. I'll be right back.
not too shabby. Gotta turn alerts off because apparently I forgot to do that, and I had to listen to Skype sounds, which drive me crazy. Um,
Now I'm about to go put the daughter to bed here shortly.
go put the daughter to bed. I will sail this ship while you're both AFK. And chat room, yes, we are including tax in this. Whoever gets the closest without going over will win, because Price is Right rules are king.
Don't you have to disclose your state location so they know what kind of proper state tax to attach?
I am in Chicago. I figured everybody should know that. And if you don't know...
Illinois is for those of you who don't know where Chicago's at.
Oh, I was going to punish them.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, I'm playing the Price is Right music right now. You guys can't hear it. It's pretty great. Alright, chat room. I feel like that should be enough time. Hope you guys enjoyed that Price is Right ditty. So let's see. You guys are rattling off your guesses. For you nerds taking multiple guesses, I'm just going to take your first guess. Because I can't have you guessing all the time. It's first answer only here, guys. So, OneKill's doing his thing, but he didn't give me an answer in chat. Derubael said 590. I'm gonna wait for OneKill to get back. Knix, are you still here?
I am, but I'm running like crazy for something.
I understand. I won't make you play this game. But I did play the Price is Right song.
I heard that.
How
I'll
did
just
you hear
take
it?
a guess. I'll say $3.58.
$3.58 from Knix. A plus. A plus. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man, I have to start getting prizes for people for this stuff. Alright, let's look at the chat. Cuddles the Killer says $3. That's not a winner. Lord Liano says $3.53. Also not a winner. Let's see, we have Amsterdam 1999 with $5.85. Not a winner. Element 08 with $4.25. Not a winner. Damon Boya 323. No. Oh my god, I have a button for nose. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Billy Sunday at 4-7. Oh, you know, I should probably look and see who actually is the winner. Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit, I got the prices right in my head now. Bum, 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 bum. Shit. Shit, let's see.
So my daughter's listening to you right now.
I'm so sorry. Because I'm just rattling off all kinds of bad words. How old is she? Is she old enough to repeat the horrible things that I say? 471.
What's that?
Well, hello!
Huh?
Sorry, I'm not talking to
Incoming.
you. Incoming.
Incoming.
That
Incoming.
You are adorable.
is amazing.
You are absolutely adorable.
Oh, you actually see her on stream right now?
No, I can't see her. But
Just
she
hear her,
sounds
yeah.
Absolutely adorable. How old
She's
is
actually she actually got into my chair right now, so she's just sitting here.
That's
You,
A
don't have,
plus.
you can tell me after the stream if you don't want to answer how old she is on stream. But I want to know how old she is. She sounds like she's like 4 or 5, which is such a cute age.
She's just turned 2 like 3 weeks ago, dude.
Really, she's really articulate for a 2-year-old.
Yeah, she's putting together phrases already. Like I'm like, you want to go night night? And she's like, no. All
Oh.
right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take her.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Well, Derubael, I will say you were extremely close with your guess of 590.
How much was it?
You are off by just a little bit, and the winner. I will say, whoever said 420, Dakon, that was the winning guess last week. But this week, is it Is it Element?
No.
Is it Damon Boya?
No!
No. Is it Nuggets?
No!
Is it Bell Ringer Rolls?
No!
Is it any of Vinster's guesses? Because we're only taking the first one since he spammed and that's the
For
rule?
the last time, no.
No. You know who the winner is? It is actually, I believe, Billy Sunday with a guess of $4.78. My order total was $5.30. I actually got charged $1 more for a sandwich less.
Good time. I have to say, that soundboard is complete shit. Please don't
It's
ever
not a
use
soundboard, it's a no button.
Oh, that's why I don't like it. I fucking hate that thing.
You've
I
heard
knew there was a reason why my whole body just like cringed when I heard that, and I was like, I can't put my finger on it. What is wrong with this picture? Because you showed that to me like a week ago, and I was like, please burn that. Like, hit it with a hammer and then light it on fire and shoot it into space. And you're like, no, I like it. I'm gonna use it on stream next week. I'm like, oh my god.
No!
You're scum. You're scum. Absolute scum.
The universe punished me for being scum.
Yeah, how to do that?
It made me fall down.
Yeah, not enough punishment, I don't think.
My leg was bleeding.
Not nearly enough punishment. If you fell down and like snapped your spine, then I think I would be a little more satisfied. But
If I
no.
snapped my spine, we'd have bigger problems.
Yeah, no, we would be perfect. We would be exactly where we needed to be.
Would we?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
I can hear myself through one of you.
That's probably me. I've been trying to perfect my introduction voice for Law and Order NORAF or Project 1999 edition. And I haven't perfected it enough that I'm willing to use it on stream yet, but I'm getting pretty close to where I'm comfortable with using it. It's gonna be pretty good. I mean, you guys all know the Law and Order introduction.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do an intro, something like that, for another project we're working on. It's gonna be pretty good.
I support.
Sounds fantastic.
It will be, and I'm gonna be AFK again for a minute. I'll actually be able to hear you guys, but I won't be at the mic. So.
A+. Well, I have a story. I just remembered that for what it's worth, I had RC Cola with my ice cream gusher pita bread sandwich, because RC Cola doesn't get enough credit. Damon Boya, if you don't know what Law and Order Project 1999 edition is, you should go to the forums and find that, because I don't know where the link is anymore. But it was pretty good. There's been a couple videos that I've played that some player made where it's basically making fun of Sirken a little bit, singing and dancing and doing his thing. And yeah, and he ended up making this whole like Law and Order themed like P99 thing. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, that will be a thing. Is this live? No, Knix, this is not live. This is this is from long ago. I ended up using this. Was live, but it was a red stream, and so I didn't have time to record anything over the weekend, and I can't show the repops live because people will lose their shit. What else? Oh, so my last this is my story of the week. This is the big news that has gone on in my life. About a week ago, I went outside. And I have two garages, and a little walkway between those two garages. And in between those two garages, towards the top by the gutters, was this giant spider web. And inside of which was a giant spider, who, well, not when he was not in the web, he would hide underneath the gutter right in the corner. I located him. And he was one of those spiders that you can't just, like, step on and not think about it. He was one of those bigger spiders that you need an actual plan to kill. And so I put a plan into action. And the first day I noticed him, I had a bottle of vitamin water. And so I was shaking water at him and spitting water at him. And it didn't kill him. He just didn't like it. And he scattered away. And the second day, what happened on day 2? Oh! You know what happened on the second day? I learned spiders can jump and leap and fucking propel their bodies in potentially lethal defensive maneuvers. And so I fled the scene and ran back into the house to reassess the whole situation. I thought there might have been a spider on me. It was horrible, horrible news. And then I went out the third time, third day? I don't know. Each one of these was a different day, but I think I took a day off and forgot somewhere in there. So we'll just pretend, day 3. I went out there again, and I sized him up, but he had a fly in his web, and he was spinning web around it, and he was getting ready to eat it or put it in the fridge for later. I think spider webbing is like the equivalent of Tupperware for spiders. They just put it in their web Tupperware and just put it away till later. Yeah, and I didn't want to kill him while he was eating a fly. I felt like it would steal all my glory. It wouldn't have been a good kill. And so the 4th day came out, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, listen, lady, blah, 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 spider. And then she showed me a picture of some spiders she had to kill, which was bigger than mine, and it took away all the good feelings I had going on. But whatever, that didn't matter to me. Hers was in a cooler, she drowned it with bleach. Mine was suspended in midair and ready for a fight. But then, on the 4th day, I went outside. I brought a mop with me. I slowly exited my house, and I used my eyeballs to look left and right. And there were all kinds of things. There were wasps and bees and grasshoppers and all kinds of things. And I paid no attention to any of them. I stayed focused with my eyeballs on the prize. And I went right in between the 2 garages, and I saw that spider just sitting there, and I gave 0 shits. I started swinging the mop wildly, and I charged in with a battle cry, and I smacked the absolute shit out of him and his web, and I was like a samurai ninja warrior. The bad news is that in all my mop-wielding fury, I was not able to find the body. So while we're marking it as a kill, it's not exactly a confirmed kill until we have said body. I will be keeping my eyeballs on the garages to see if another web pops up anywhere in that area. And should the spider return, I assure all of you guys, you will get updates.
Yeah, that's not how it's going to play out, but good luck.
Well, I mean, if he kills me, then there won't be updates. But
I think you're going to wake up one day and he's just going to be chilling right on the ceiling above you, just slowly kind of inching down. Like, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
If that happens, he wins. I'll just let him win.
Only after he laid a bunch of eggs.
That would be... I'd move. I'd burn the house down and move.
In your fucking brain.
Then
Ooh.
I'd have to burn...
That is, the eggs. The eggs are in your brain.
I'd have to burn me down.
Actually, you should probably go get that looked at.
Well, if I never come back, it's because the doctor told me I had spider eggs in my brain, and I shot myself in the head to take care of that. Do you have anything interesting to share with us, Derubael?
Actually, I'm literally across the room right now, and I have to run over and unmute my mic every time you ask me a question.
All right.
Every time I want to chime in.
Mm-hmm. Well, you keep doing
I have
things.
a great topic. Let's talk about sex.
Baby. Me and OneKill's brains went to the same place. Oh, god damn it.
I don't think there's any more of an appropriate response to that.
That's why I love you guys. You know that, right?
I just couldn't resist that one. And you know what? I just now looked at the stream, the stream for the first time since we started, because I was like, oh shit, did I forget to put the chat room in the stream? But I didn't, which is A+. Even in my retardedness, I can do things correctly. Oh shit, I'm getting tells from people in game.
My stream basically has said it sounds like you're a dead man in regards to the spider.
Wait, what? Your stream has no faith in me?
Nah, I'm thinking they are pretty much you're screwed.
Oh no. That's the worst. It's alright though. I'm tough. I'll just get a res afterwards.
The spider will just laugh at you and be like, you have no GM powers here.
I have GM powers in real life, absolutely. I absolutely do. I use them almost every day. I need to get, like, a green driver's license. Or just have my name in green ink on the driver's license. I feel like that would be the absolute best way to... or business cards! Oh my god. I'm just gonna get business cards that say GM Sirken. Done. They'll be real nice. I'll get them, like, shiny. I'll get that black shiny business card that looks real fancy. Uh-oh. You sound like Zaid. Oh, God, Ambrose. He doesn't sound like Zaid. Zaid has that real deep, gruffy voice. That, like, Alaskan wilderness hunter voice.
Just punched a bear in the junk kind of voice?
No, like, I've been spending the last 4 weeks looking for Bigfoot kind of voice. Like, real lumberjacky.
Ah, gotcha.
You guys sound like you'd get along real good, but you sound more like, I guess, more civilized. Like you don't live in the middle of nowhere. Like
This is true.
If we took Zaid out of the Alaskan wilderness and stuck him in, like, civilization, I think you guys would sound the same. Speaking of Zaid, I should get him on one of these days. He doesn't like coming on stream. And I can't really say the reason why, but it's hilarious to me. It is absolutely hilarious.
Tell him that you'll give him his own, like, theme song for coming on stream. It'll be the Monty Python I'm a Lumberjack.
Oh my god. I need to start making more fucking songs. I was talking with Green Grocer one night, and I caught him on somebody's stream. He was just in the chat room, and I was in the chat room. I was like, hey, I know you. Let's be pals and talk and such. And one thing led to another, and we started talking about, like, 80s game shows, like Press Your Luck and Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and Price is Right and all that shit. And then I got this idea. It was like, I want to sing words over the Price is Right song. Oh, no, I was just going to use the Price is Right song because I thought it was perfect for the receipt game. And then I was like, oh, but I don't want to get copyrighted. And so I just recorded like 25 seconds of Price is Right and then like chopped out 2 little bits so it wouldn't sound exactly the same and then sung over it and recorded that. And the whole thing took about 35 seconds. But I don't think it should get picked up by YouTube's bullshit-o-meter. So that's a good thing. I don't know where these nerds are. I'm trying to keep eyes on people, and it's just not working for me. Is everything done? What do you think, OneKill? Do you think everything's done?
Do I think everything in regards to what is done? The
repop.
cast?
The repop.
Do I think the repop is done at this point?
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta check on one more zone.
Given how fast these people like to clear shit, I'm fairly certain that once that repop happened, bat phones were going crazy and everybody logged in and killed everything.
It literally happened like 5 minutes before we were... Like, I was literally about to start stream, and then Knix is like, earthquake. And it was like, well, that sucks. And then I was gonna have somebody on tonight, but I was like 45 minutes late because I set my alarm for AM instead of PM. And then that nerd went and made other plans. And so it was like, you fucking nerd. First of all, had I been on time, you'd still be streaming with me right now. So I don't want to hear that shit. Also, there's times where I'm there on time and we don't start till 45 minutes after. So I was not impressed. I was absolutely not impressed with his excuses. And then Uber Bandit, I was like, plus or minus 65% to show up. And he's like, yes. And I'm like, cool, I'll see you there. And then what happens? That nerd isn't even on Skype right now.
Well, it's like, I don't even get on until about 7 p.m. So I was kind of surprised when I was kind of getting set up. And I see your Skype message, hey man, you want to jump on tonight? I'm like, You're not going right now? It's like 5 minutes after the fact. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, we dropped the ball tonight. I dropped the ball. Everybody else was there, except Uber Bandit. But oh my god, the stream is slowing my shit down. What am I trying to open? I'm trying to open this, and it's gonna take its sweet ass time because that's what it does, apparently. Oh shit! I was gonna say usually I don't like to have like the same guest 2 weeks in a row. I like to try and mix it up. And I was working on the assumption that you were on the last one, but apparently I snuck one in there after you.
Yeah, it's all right. I forgive you.
No, that's a good thing. Because then people can't say I just keep inviting the same people. I can be like, no, I had different people last week.
Yeah.
Someone's making cookies. I can't tell if it's coming from the outside window or, like, my house. But if it's coming from my house, I really would like some of those cookies. I'm a fan of the cookie.
I'm gathering as much.
I am a fan of pretty much anything you would find in, like, a child's lunch. Is what I'm learning.
I feel like it's really hard not to be a fan of the cookie. Of various types of cookies, not just chocolate chip, but also oatmeal raisin and peanut butter and snickerdoodle.
Love peanut butter cookies. Don't know what the hell snickerdoodles are.
Possibly pure organic.
Snickerdoodles are
cookies.
like
There's so
really
many
good,
options.
like cinnamon cookies, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
Googling.
snickerdoodles are fucking amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
Snickerdoodle.
And
You
like
probably
I said,
had
them
there's
on
all kinds
Snickerdoodles.
of different cookies to enjoy.
A little bit of cinnamon and sugar on them.
Yeah, they look cinnamony and sugary.
I bet Knix bakes one fucking hell of a cookie.
Knix.
I do.
One big ass snickerdoodle.
Look how modest she sounds. She's like, yeah, I bake cookies.
It's like a snickerdoodle pizza.
It's probably pretty good.
I'd eat it.
Yeah.
A plus. I would eat the shit out of these
Just
cookies,
for the
actually.
record, just for the record, Knix, I would eat your cookie.
Oh, there's that HR manager.
And that's when we need Archer to pop in. Phrasing.
We're getting closer to that. We're almost, I guess we're not almost in October. But in my brain, we're almost in October. I'm trying to make days go by quicker because they're just dragging along. And September, October, November, December, I gotta wait like 4 months and then I get Archer back. And my life will be so much better.
No, it's not. What you're actually doing is you are planning your Halloween costume and you just don't want to tell us.
I cannot pull off Archer for Halloween. I don't have the hair or the sexiness of Archer. I don't have the blue eyes. I don't have the turtleneck. I have none of it. And I can absolutely not pull off a black turtleneck.
Hey, what about a tactical black turtleneck?
Well, now see, I don't know that I've never technically tried on a tactical black turtleneck.
It's like a normal black turtleneck, except you call it a tactical black turtleneck.
It's like a normal one, but it's more tactical. Yeah, no, I haven't though. I would like to. Moving things around. Oh, Archer. That's all I can say on that. So I'm pretty much out of things. So chat room, this is the best time for you to fire off questions. If you asked some questions that weren't answered and it's because I missed it, I'm sorry. Re-ask it. I promise I wasn't ignoring you. Yeah, and we'll do those things now. The one question I see all the way at the bottom of chat, still no Velius. That is correct. We are beta testing Velius. Go there, /copy. It'll copy your character over. There's NPCs that will level you up and give you gear. So if you're only like level 30 something, maybe you want to see what you could do with your character if it was level 60 and geared. Maybe you just want to help out in Velius, and maybe you don't even need the NPCs, but they're there if you need or want them, and it really, really, really helps us out. check out the forums for the Velia section if you want to know specific things. And yeah, that'll be a thing. One Kill, do you have any stories before I'm trying to give the chat some time just in case they have questions.
I'm trying to think if I have any stories right now. I don't think I really do have.
How was your boat house vacation?
That was very relaxing. That was very, very... I recommend it to everybody.
Did you have any problems with Light trying to come aboard the vessel?
With who trying to come aboard the vessel?
Light. He was the one on stream the other week offering or asking about if he could send you a fungi tunic to get aboard the boathouse.
Oh no, dude. You couldn't find us. we took like 3 hours with that boat, and we found like this perfect little cove where we beached it, we anchored it to the cove, and actually hid the internal part of the cove away so we could put our jet skis and our ski boat there.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we had like a nice little picnic area, and everything was pretty amazing.
A plus. Let's see. Can you show us how to get items back that were stolen? Funny you mention that. I have been looking into a petition very almost exactly like the one you're describing there, Ambrotus. And a lot of the alright, so this is the same with pretty much all reimbursements, be it a scam or well, I guess really scamming is the only time this would apply, because when an item just poofs, it's completely different. But, whatchamacallit. The person basically said, my items are on this character, they have my items, they shouldn't. Blah, blah, blah. The items are not on that character. And so, because most of you guys know what kind of access I have and don't have, other than the front end, I can't see where things are. I can do the best I can to track them down through the front end, but I don't have access to ground drops. And so I had to wait for somebody to get back to me on that, and basically that shit's all over. And so we're looking for it, and we're trying, but it is not sitting in one pretty little nest waiting to be picked up. It is literally all over. So that's that. Oh my god! Nerds are spamming. I can't scroll it fast enough. I have a stomachache. Please make it better. Put an ice cream sandwich in a pita bread with Gushers. You'll feel great.
That's not good advice. Don't take that. I'm not a physician, but I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
Damon Boya, my opinion on the reason why the community is so much different in the reasons you posted, things about people just being a little bit more overall skilled, crowds are a bit smaller, more low-grade, cheap stuff to pick up in EC. That's a combination of things. The reason the loots are cheaper is because we've been in each expansion longer than live, and so these items get farmed more, and they get farmed faster and harder, and there's just more of them in the economy. Back on live, certain items we never knew were going to get removed from the game, so we weren't going crazy hard in the paint, camping as many as possible before they were taken out. I.e. Guise of the Deceiver, Mana Stone, pre-nerf fungi staff, the Necklace of Superiority before it was moved out of Dalner, a bunch of things like that. And yeah, you will get more skilled players and more knowledgeable players, because the casual EQ players of back in the day are not the people playing on the emulator now. These are the people who were so good at EQ and loved EQ so much that they just can't get enough of it, or they're unlucky enough to have a friend who was that person, and that friend somehow dragged them into EQ. But that's essentially, like, when you see straight up noobs, it's because they usually didn't play EQ live.
Yeah, I've been surprised. Most of the people that I see playing, new people that I talk to and stuff, they played on live.
Well, yeah, I'd say a good, 94% of the people here played on live. But I know there are a few who just did not. Like, I know you probably remember Kuvani, who used to come on the stream a lot. She never played EQ Live. Her first experience was the progression servers. And then Leah got in right at the end. She didn't even start till Velius, probably towards the end of Velius. And there's somebody, I feel there's somebody in your guild that didn't play EQ Live, Knix, and I can't remember his name now.
I don't know. There's a 15-year-old, so he couldn't have played.
No, he couldn't have. That's horrible, because I was older than that when I started playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother almost failed out of high school because of EverQuest.
I lost the job I had when I was 17 because of EverQuest.
Well, so I think I told you this before, Sirken, but I'm not sure if I've told anyone else. But basically, like, the whole reason I even have the career I have with like Hewlett Packard right now is because of EverQuest. I mean, it pretty much all goes back to the point where my brother, who's failing out of high school, I was active duty military at the time. It's like the middle of winter. It was like October, I think, of '99, and up here in the Northwest, it's just fucking gray for 8 months at that point. So I'm like, hey, what are you playing over there? And he's like, EverQuest. So I made like a druid on his account, and it took me like 6 months to get him like 20. And at that point, I was like, fuck, I gotta get my own account, man. I got my own account, made a warrior, started playing that, and after that, it was like, oh, I gotta do this, gotta upgrade my hardware, gotta get a home network going. And it just all stemmed from there.
That's kind of awesome, though.
It is. I mean, it basically I was self-taught to the point where once I got out, I was able to get a job and all that stuff within the industry because they're like, oh, you know about computers? All right.
The TMO player you were thinking of, Sirken, is Jeremy.
I thought that's who it was. I didn't want to say it in case I was wrong.
Yeah, that's what it was. I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back, buddy. Do you have any awesome stories of stuff?
No, I mean, I think I've pretty much done my spiel. I just want to remind everybody who plays on the server that we really do care about the box a whole lot, and we really do put a whole lot of time into the server. So keep that in mind when you're interacting with us and when you're talking with us and asking for things. Just keep in mind that we're real people too, and we do this because we love helping people. We don't really get anything out of it beyond that. I guess some people will argue that we get power and stuff like that, but anybody who really knows Sirken and I know that we actually don't exercise that very often. Because we're really just here to make sure everybody can have a good time. So everybody, just keep that in mind when you're interacting with us. And keep in mind that it's a game. Everybody just remember that it's a game. So that's all I really have to say. After this whole red thing, I had an epiphany, or maybe God, what do they call that? A moment of clarity, I guess, after that whole red thing. Because that really did frustrate the hell out of me. But in the end, I got over it that same night. But it was definitely a period there where I was like, oh my god, I'm never coming back to red ever again. That lasted for like maybe an hour or two, because I was just that fed up. But we love you guys, we love the box, we love the server, and that's why we're here, and that's why we're going to stay and stick around. And also, I want to remind everybody that there's nobody else that can do what Sirken and I can do right now, because there's nobody on staff that's ready to move up to that position. The only person who could really right now is Eunomia, but she doesn't want to be a GM. So she wants to stay a guide. So the other options on the list right now are few and far between for replacement GMs at this point. So don't abuse Sirken, don't abuse me, or else you guys might all be out of luck.
Yeah. We'll take our ball and go home.
We'll take our ball and go home. That's right. And then, bro, I've been on the staff for over a year. I joined at end of August. So I have over 12 months. Hooray!
Hooray!
I can go summon myself a 12-month coin.
Hooray!
Hooray! I should go Ixar bomb the tunnel in celebration. That's all I got for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You should all watch GM Chat on Wednesday. Because Sirken will probably be there.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Where are you?
What are you trying to do?
Nothing.
Oh, you're...
Yeah, so that's it. One kill. Say your goodbye. No, I lied. Knix, say your goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Thanks
Sorry I was so
for.
quiet.
We understand. Earthquakes happen. But thanks for coming on. And One Kill, do your plugs and your buys and tell them where to find you.
This is OneKillQuota on Twitch and Twitter. I'm actually streaming some Final Fantasy right now. Feel free to stop by, say hi, and hopefully I'll see you guys around.
Yeah, that's his link. Go there, click that, follow him. He's good people, and I hang out there quite frequently.
He lurks quite frequently. I wouldn't really call it hanging out.
Yeah.
He's kind of creepy like that.
Sirken is a lurker. He usually tends to hang out and lurk in people's stream.
It's true. There's Derubael. Derubael, say your goodbye and tell them
Did
things.
everybody else already sign off here?
Yeah.
Okay. You can find me at twitch.tv/Derubael every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern for all you West Coast people. We do GM chat. It's a short little 1 hour long talk show. It's a little bit more focused than this show is. It's not quite as, hang out and have fun sort of thing. We do pick topics and we pick interviewees specifically to entertain and to give people interesting stuff to listen to. So it's a good thing to maybe download and watch when you're in your car or something like that to listen to on your way to work or on your way home from work. It's really great for that because, like I said, it is a little more focused. It's a little bit more like your traditional talk show as opposed to like a Google Hangout, which is what we do here. And yeah, it's great. Come support it. Follow my channel and all that garbage. And I do stream from time to time games that I'm playing. StarCraft 2, or I've been playing some Mass Effect and that kind of thing. Or Tribes. I've been playing Tribes lately as well. So all of those are things. And that's all I got. Thanks for joining us tonight on this stream. And we'll see you guys next Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's all I got, Sirken.
All right. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And we're going to say thanks you guys again for watching. We appreciate it. I feel like Derubael just fired shots at Monday night, right? He's like, it's not as... We're more serious than Monday nerds. Ugh. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Check out the youtube.com/SirkenP99 for past things that I do. And follow the follow button if you haven't followed the follow button already, because it'll let you know when I stream things, because I don't advertise it anywhere in the forums or things of that nature. I don't want to clutter it up with that. Yeah, you watch on your phone or your computer or your Xbox or your PS4. It doesn't matter. Click the follow button. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a very, very wonderful Monday night, and I hope to see everyone back next Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys. eat more ice cream and stuff. And get out of here. We're done. Go away.
Petite and small. Oh.